getting hit with hooves, to being nearly run over and trampled. These are 10 times when bull riding got out of control. At number 10, Kaique Pacheco learned real quick that Chucky doesn't play nice at the Seattle Invitational.
You can see, folks, that there is a clock that started running, and he's got 20 seconds.
The bull exploded out of the chute, jerking Pacheco around in every direction, and just when he thought he was clear, Chucky's hooves caught him on the way out.
I'm gonna call the top of that helmet. Watch right here. Boom. Ow.
Zero control, just pure chaos. But if Pacheco got clipped on the exit, Peyton Stewart at number 9 took a hit before he could even think about getting off. Upper Deck jerked Stewart forward during the 2014 Blue Def Velocity Tour in Newark, and his helmeted head smacked straight into the bull's horns. Then he was thrown to the ground hard. Ooh! At least he scrambled out fast before things got worse. Now, while Stewart was bouncing off horns, Zane Cook at number 8 found out that Smooth Operator was the wrong name for this bull.
And the Smooth Operator.
Nothing about this ride was smooth. Cook got jerked forward during round 1 of the 2014 PBRBFTSPFI Western.com Invitational in Springfield, then launched off the horns and slammed into the dirt.
Oh.
That bull's name was false advertising. And while Cook was dealing with a misnamed menace, Chase Outlaw at number 7 got a harsh reminder that hats can't save faces.
In the back pin and a bull out.
Sparky jerked Outlaw forward in round 2 of the 2013 PBR Built Ford Tough Invitational in Kansas City. His face connected with the horn, and just like that, he was bucked off.
Over there for Cody. He usually exits on till bring him over here. I want a piece of him.
Called his bluff, did you?
That one had too big a horn for him.
Things could have gone way worse. Although Outlaw's head escaped the danger, Claudio Montana Jr. at number 6 discovered that helmets can only take so much from Buck Nasty.
Claudio Montana Jr.
Montana Jr. was bucked and thrown back toward the chute during Game 2 of the 2025 PBR Team's Thunder Days in Springfield. Then Buck Nasty's hooves smashed into his helmet and sent him crashing down.
Watch this.
He walked out, but that was close. Way too close. Buck Nasty earned that name. While Montana Jr. barely escaped the hooves, Casey Hayes at number 5 didn't even get a chance to settle in before Big Tex Rocks sent everything sideways. Hayes climbed on during the championship round of the 2014 BFTS Liftmaster Shootout in Anaheim. The arena was loud, the energy was high, and Hayes looked locked in. But the second that gate swung open, all that confidence vanished. Big Tex Rocks came out bucking like his life depended on it. Hayes barely had time to react before he was airborne. The bull launched him with serious force, and Hayes hit the ground hard enough to knock the wind out of everyone watching.
Here we go, Tex Rocks.
But here's where it got scary. The bull wasn't done. Those hooves came crashing down right and missed by a split second.
We've been talking to Casey Hayes, and right now we'll move up to Joao Ricardo Vieta.
Hayes talked about it afterward, still processing how close he'd come. I thought I had a read on him, but that bull exploded out of there. Next thing I know, I'm flying through the air. Then I hit the ground and saw those hooves coming down. That's the thing about bulls like Big Tex Rocks. They don't give you time to adjust. They take control from the jump, and you're just trying to survive. At number 4, Valderon de Oliveira thought he could hang with Super Cool Cat at the 2015 PBRB FTS Anaheim Invitational. The bull had other ideas.
Another opportunity for Valderon to score on this one.
This bull's going to be around to the right, and he's...
The gate opened and things went bad immediately. Oliveira was jerked forward and his head smacked into the bull's horns. That first hit would have been enough to ruin most rides, but Super Cool Cat was just getting started.
Down in the inside of that spin so they can put you in the blender and hook you up, and you see Shorty come into play, and Shorty's in the right.
Oliveira got thrown off toward the inside of the bull, and before he even hit the dirt, the bull whipped around. The horns came again, this time catching him clean and sending him flying across the arena like he weighed nothing.
He's in the right place at the right time right here for that bull to starts to look at him, and then he says, no, wait a minute, this guy here's an easier target. And then
the bullfighters jumped in fast, pulling Oliveira out before the bull could line up a third shot, but the damage was done. 2 direct hits from a bull that size, that's not something you just shake off. Oliveira kept it real when he talked about it later. That bull got me twice before I even knew what was happening. The first hit, I thought that was it. Then he came back for more. I didn't have time to think, just time to get hit. Super Cool Cat made a statement that day, and Oliveira was on the receiving end of it. Now, even though Oliveira got hit twice, Robson Palermo at number 3 found out that gas pedal doesn't stop once you're off.
Playing that number 1 spot here on the weekend. 1 round last night. Can he make it 2 in a row? Let's find out.
Palermo was bucked off to the left side during round 2 of the 2015 PBR Blue DEF Velocity Tour Finals in Louisville. Clean dismount. He thought he was safe, but gas pedal had different plans. The bull whipped around faster than anyone expected and ran him over, just trampled him without hesitation. No pause, no mercy.
Down to that left side a little early. Here's where it gets a little scary. A little scary. Watch this. It is a game of centimeters sometimes.
Palermo hit the ground hard and stayed there for a second, probably wondering what just happened. The bullfighters moved in quick, but the bull had already made its point. Palermo didn't sugarcoat it when he looked back on the wreck. I got bucked off clean. I thought I was in the clear, then the bull turned on me, and I didn't see it coming until I was already on the ground getting run over. Gas pedal proved that getting off the bull doesn't mean you're out of danger. Sometimes the real chaos starts after the dismount. Although Palermo got trampled once, Rubens Barboza at number 2 got the full treatment from Beer Nuts in Sacramento.
Beer Nuts, the bull.
Barbosa was bucked off during round 1 of the 2016 PBR BFTS Sacramento Invitational. He hit the back of the bull as he fell, which already looked rough, but Beer Nuts wasn't satisfied with just bucking him off.
This back right here, and ladies and gentlemen, he gets popped, and I'll see, as you see,
the bull whipped around and ran him over with its horns, full force. Barbosa was on the ground, defenseless, and Beer Nuts made sure he felt every bit of it. The bullfighters jumped in immediately, pulling Barbosa out before the bull could circle back for more, but the damage was already done.
Jesse Byrne, Shorty Gorham.
Barbosa didn't hold back when he talked about it. I've been bucked off plenty of times, but that one was different. The bull came after me. It wasn't just a wreck, it felt personal. If the bullfighters hadn't been there, I don't know what would have happened. Beer Nuts proved that some bulls don't just want to buck you off, they want to finish what they started. Now at number 1, Jess Lockwood climbed on Blue Magic knowing he wasn't 100%. His back was already sore, but he wasn't about to sit out.
He did, however, win the event in Austin, Texas.
It was round 1 of the 2017 PBR Built Ford Tough Series in Uniondale, and Lockwood thought he could push through. The gate opened and Blue Magic exploded out with no warning. Within seconds, Lockwood was thrown off and stepped on. The bull's full weight came down on him, and you could see the pain hit him instantly.
Oh man, he got stepped on.
The crowd went silent. You could see Lockwood grimacing, struggling just to move. His back had already been hurting, and now it was 10 times worse.
You can tell by the look on his face, he is in some excruciating.
The medics rushed in fast. They knew it was serious just by looking at him. Lockwood didn't try to tough it out or wave them off. He couldn't. His body had completely shut down. Later, Lockwood opened up about what went wrong. I was already hurting before I got on. My back was killing me, but I thought I could push through. Then Blue Magic stepped on me and everything just locked up. I couldn't move. I couldn't think. I was just stuck there. When you're lying there in that much pain, you start questioning everything. But that's the sport. You know the risks and you take them anyway. Blue Magic didn't just beat Lockwood. It reminded him that bull riding doesn't care if you're already hurting. It'll test you anyway. These 10 moments prove that bull riding can spiral out of control in an instant. 1 second you're in the zone, the next you're on the ground wondering how it all went so wrong so fast. That's the reality of climbing on a 2,000-pound animal that doesn't care about your plans. The chaos is part of the deal, and these riders know it. They just choose to ride anyway.